Thank you for joining us for Monday's edition of Press Review right here on Luntha TV. Today, the 7th of October 2024, it is yet another time where we take you through some of the stories that are appearing in our newspapers. And today with me, Thandi Wenzumara, and I'm not alone, I'm here with my colleague.
Phyllis Chizonge.
Good morning, Phyllis. How are you?
I'm good, Thandi. How are you?
I'm fine. Too soon to be Monday, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I was even feeling like, Mama, did we really go for a weekend?
It was like
don't go
literally saying, so
yes, who are you to tell me what to do?
I mean, in his defense, almost every politician nowadays uses almost each and every
opportunity, yes,
to discuss politics.
Yeah, that's true. Even if they are attending a funeral,
and
politics.
We're literally 11 months or 10 months towards. Not even say 11 months. Or maybe 10 months towards the general elections,
yes.
16th September 2025. And yeah, politicians are definitely going to use each and every opportunity to do political things.
Politicians will always be politicians. They all take an advantage of
every opportunity.
Yes.
Every opportunity.
Yeah,
and
to turn it into a political party.
Every conversation that they're going to have with you.
Yeah, it's their job of saving lives.
Exactly. So, how do you set up and
true. Yes. I've also on the front page of the Nation newspaper also have the same story. The header reads, APM warns against over-reliance on maize. It's high time as a country it's drought tolerant crops, yeah, ngada kina chinangwa amachula ndi amachula alina chipisi
machipisi atataza
alina chipisi.
Okay,
it's high time
to chips because sorry when someone said chipisi, it's a little too generalized for me. Chips.
Come on, alina chipisi because there's no way you can say. There's no way you can say, but that is Irish potato, and then you'll be calling it chips. There's really chips.
So I didn't eat chips.
We shouldn't be relying on Insima, okay?
We
shouldn't be relying on
No, but then, okay, I understand what he means. Because Malawi did not that it's a bad thing. Not that it's a bad thing. But maybe what his point is that the sima is not the only food.
Yes.
It doesn't mean you have other options. Of course, I know that's too much, but still, I think the point in sitting sima mbarata jatazayiselani kuphika mbarata ndikuphikira kandi somba. It's very, it's very nice. What I feel like in the mindset indensima inde kulimba mimba ndimba mbarata sunayo makulita as long as mukomwena madzi, of course.
Akuvenda zoti iso ande mangudandira kuti mvula yachedwa. But in my club saying, as a country, he was addressing farmers. But as a country, don't just rely on farming chimanga. Yeah, you can also do like diversity. Kuri mutomani ma club saying, kuti sama funa madzambiri, komano mupindura. That's what he was saying, which is true.
It is true.
It is true.
Story. Okay. MCP accuses DPP of mobilizing demos That is on the second page of the Daily Times. Part of the story reads that governing Malawi Congress Party MCP has accused opposition Democratic Progressive Party DPP leader Peter Mutharika of mobilizing nationwide demonstrations against the National Identity Card Registration System. Area 18 in Nirambe on Saturday, while welcoming President Robert Chaguera back from the 79th United Nations General Assembly in New York. However, DPP spokesperson Shadrack Namalomba dismissed Chimwendo's accusations, labeling them an attempt to impress Chaguera. Now look at this. This was not, okay, Amagamu Landina president, what's going on?
Yes.
It was not necessarily a political rally, but he took the chance to actually make it political.
Yeah.
You see what
politicians, always be politicians. Every chance they get, they will turn it into a political rally. I think it's the same story to do with Daud Chikwanje. Is it Chikwanje?
I mean, not really, because if you look at it, okay, for Chikwanje, the accusations is that he told and tukunena kuti mukaona MCP ali mudela lina DPP achita nishipongwe. What APM is being accused of here, it's like they're saying he's mobilizing my demonstrations against dziko la Malawi kugwisa ntchito national ID yokha ngati like using national ID for registration system. And it's not just APM. I mean, it has been against the idea.
Yes, a lot of people.
And
some organizations.
Yes. How about we don't just go for national ID? Let's use, for example, driver's license.
Yes.
Passport. To say, let's have options. Basically, that's what is being said. So, I mean, it's wrong to say people should actually mobilize and actually say, let's demonstrate against this. Let's be honest, my demonstrations, as much as at the end of the day, they might get us what we want, we also look at what we lose in the process of doing that.
Because a lot of people took demonstrations an opportunity to vandalize some of the properties.
Because you told me to go demonstrations and mukanduza kuti route imene tikuenda, for example, ndiopita tikadzera pena pake pone ndizondishop makama groceries. What am I going to do?
You take the opportunity. I doubt Malawians, are they even willing to go to the streets?
Oh, you have no idea. You would be surprised, especially at Nyamata. That's why I'm saying they're using the youth. And I'm telling you that in Nyamata, they can be willing to say, as the Gampira Ganyo Masenza Kayamatumba. Perhaps maybe you might pay them to do that. 1, 2, they also get the chance to actually loot Gatundu shop. Trust me, that is literally offering them plata to say, make money.
Go and hustle. So it took her hustle.
So yes, definitely that is a business, I'm telling you.
On the third page of the national newspaper, there is a story, and the headline reads, government wants to see low maternal deaths, and partly the story leads government has renewed its call to accelerate the reduction of maternal and neonatal deaths to achieve sustainable development goal. The goal focuses on ensuring healthy lives and promoting the well-being of people of all ages. Minister of Health, Chief of Health Services Reforms Matthias Joshua made the appeal on Saturday in Chikwawa during a ceremony where national publications, the newspaper, I think it's to do with the Mother Fun Run.
Mother's Fun Run.
Yeah, but it is a good development.
Initiative.
Yeah, it is a good development.
I think the goal is for, as they say, low maternal deaths.
Yeah.
Basically, kuti azimai kayana amene asamamwalire nthawi imene azimai akubereka uchi akukashira. Yes.
I think it's so just because Panopa.
What?
When you go there, complications.
Of course, yes, definitely. And we're looking at not just deaths. If you do stay alive, sometimes we look at fistula.
Exactly.
And there are a lot of complications. Either you die or you're still alive, but still you get to be in pain for the fistula, because fistula is not a joke of a disease. We're moving on to business news. I'll take one here. It reads 62% Malawians own substandard houses. Part of the story reads, as Malawi joins the rest of the world in commemorating World Habitat Day today, recent figures from Habitat for Humanity show that over 62% of Malawians do not own proper housing. Habitat for Humanity advocacy coordinator in Malawi, Crispin Javula, said most of these substandard homes are characterized by mud walls and grass-thatched roofs, and to meet the current housing demand, UN Habitat estimates that 25,000 new units must be constructed in Malawi each year. Kunachituka modi nthawi zambiri masiku anowa nyumba zimene anthu amakhala ndi anthu owerengeka oti so they have access to my finances abwino amene amamanga nyumba yolongosoka. People can easily get land. Agula malo aja ndithu, you have money, you buy land, and that's that. Koma nyumba imene ukamange pamene paja. You understand? And nchifukwa mopezeka zokuti mwachisanzo kulongo kunoko pano patiko zoti in this lelolo kuti tinene tikufusa wina lese mwina mulongo munomo kuti malo kumene kuli kwere yonena kuti kumkula anthu andalama kumakhala nyumba bwino kuti we're going to go for area 43. But it doesn't mean kuti 43 ko ukapita ukapeza nyumba zabwino zokazoka umakapeza be wina wake kuti mansion next to it ndi nyumba imene yukambida papai. Not, and unfortunately, timakhala unena kuti hayi koma there's supposed to be uniformity. That's the truth of it.
Yes.
And then amakhala kumalena anthu mtaone koma ndebwe zimutanga kupita kumudzi kakhala because mukuinyasisa tauni, you understand, and looking at the capital city koma ndikhani yonena kuti anthu ma finances tilibe.
Nanga timanga bwanji nyumba iyo olo nyumba yolimba imene magamba zoti I think manyumba tamanga zikhauli they are of high standard. Timanga bwanji yolimba because if you look at zinthu zimene tukagwitsira ntchito cement ma construction materials they are high. We cannot
basa mangoyuza matope
on
mvule
which is easy and cheap.
Cyclone ikangobwera
Nyamala nyumba and then
it's down.
Pa square one, you're back to square one.
You see that? So ndinkani benena kuti you can't really blame anthu. Ndinkani benena kuti income masiku anomo ndiyovuta and zimene what it takes for one to actually build a house imene kufunika ababa, a proper standard house, it takes a lot of income.
Yes, that's true. I also have a story here. Government urges firms to be innovative, and this headline leads produce goods to generate forex, says Minister, and partly the story reads Minister of Trade and Industry. Sosten Gwengwe has urged industry players to be innovative by producing goods for the export markets to generate foreign exchange for their operations at a time the economic terrain in hostel. He said this on Thursday in Luntha after tour of two manufacturing firms, namely Farmanova Limited and the Metal Trading Company. Gwengwe's visit comes again against the backdrop of manufacturing industries' utilization capacity or the percentage of industries' available production capacity that is being used has dropped to just about 50% at July this year from 70% during the same period last year due to scarcity of foreign exchange. Minister, would you like to talk about him? You're talking about Gwengwe here. He was actually encouraging my companies to be creative, to be innovative. Kuti zinthu zimene azipanga produce zikhazo ndi zinthu zoti atopanga export kunja, in the return izitawesa forex in the country.
Yeah, I mean, what I also understand of it is that the visit itself was because when it's production-wise, you can't get it in our country, Malawi. But yeah, he's right. Innovation is important, but also that comes, do you have the income for that? It's not just about talking to say, let's do this. Because you have the resources to do it. Because
even the companies to be innovative, they are purchase some of the materials they use kunja. So the forex is not there. Hence the low production. I think for instance, we can do better kunkanya culture. Yeah, culture. Some tourists are very interested to know some of our cultures. Mena vangila gaya the mulakualomwe, the gona pamhanya. What else do we do? Ngati cultures. What vangayani?
Oh my God! Can we not? Let's.
It's high time as a country. Mabwe a festival garamiraja. Different cultures,
I think every culture,
different tribes. Makaja zawaja kubwesa bamozi izikagaya for 3 days. Couldn't the culture festival. displaying different cultures in the country. It will attract tourists to come.
Of course.
And in return, we get the forex that we are talking about.
And so much more than that too, of course.
Then why tell me?
No, my point is, yeah.
Yeah.
You've made a very good point. Let's leave it there. Yes. International news, I will take one. Tunisia's president seeks new term. And part of the story reads that Tunisia's president Kais Saied, seen as a savior by supporters and an autocrat by critics, is running for re-election on Sunday in a vote that he's all but certain to win. More than a dozen politicians had hoped to challenge him, but the Electoral Commission approved only 2 additional names for the ballot paper, and one of those, Ayachi Zamel, was sentenced to 12 years in prison for falsifying documents just 5 days before the poll. Wow. Okay, so he's literally going against one person. Tough.
Very tough. I think from there, I would just take one story in the arts and culture segment. Mulako Alumni Festival ends on high note, that's this headline. And part of the story is the Mulako Alumni Festival came to a close yesterday at its Chonde headquarters in Mulaje, with former President and patron Peter Mutari emphasizing on the need to preserve culture. Mulako Alumni Festival is a vital part of our cultural identity. It's essential that we pass them to the future generation. That's what he said.
Okay. On arts and culture, I'll take an international one. Dolly Parton announces $1 million donation towards disaster recovery. Musician icon Dolly Parton has announced that she will make a personal donation of $1 million towards disaster recovery efforts in the wake of Hurricane Helene. Speaking at an event in her home state at Tennessee on Friday, the 78-year-old said the money would come from her own bank account.
Wow.
That is
cool.
That is a great initiative. You know, Mugaro with $1 million. Sorry, don't answer. Back page. Golden Girl. Chawinga equals US goal scoring record. I see her also on the back page there.
Yes.
Malawi women national football striker Temwa Chawinga has equaled the National Women's Super League goal scoring record in a single regular season. Temwa netted her 18th goal of the season when Kansas City Current beating Racing Louisville FC 2-0 yesterday. Not surprised. She's a golden girl.
She's really putting all the work out there.
So much. I follow her on TikTok. I like scrolling through her page.
Admiring her.
Yes, she's inspiring. Being inspired by her. Because when you put it,
I even think of becoming a footballer one of these days.
No, that's not the point. By inspiring, I don't mean as in because I want to. I can't. Trust me, I have tried. Anything to do with physical struggles.
Football goes with height as well.
It's not for me.
Yeah, I get.
I beg, it's not even about height. If
I
I wanted it, I would have gotten it.
No, football is also about height. Height is another added advantage.
Yes, but still, imagine if I was that good, but I'm at this height. Do you think anyone would have told me nothing?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
I was also impressed by them. In any game where I managed to anamenya bullet chimpira. So mpira unaruka mu stadium ndokagwera in a certain I think a certain stream.
Oh, wow.
So they started
outside of the stadium.
Yes, outside of the stadium. So they started to call the stream. Actually, they named the stream after her.
Wow.
Maybe that's why you also on her TikTok page is scrolling.
I didn't even know that. I just literally found out about that.
Oh. But you've been scrolling.
No, my point is I'm scrolling because she inspires me. She's really good at what she does and she's very passionate about it. And I think it's very encouraging for Malawian women that they can also make it out there. That is, maybe let me put it that clearly.
Yes.
Yeah. Before you start putting words in my
that
mouth.
from the start.
But when I said inspiring, that should have been obvious. Why is common sense not common? I beg. Please, let us continue.
Okay, let me just take this one and off we go.
Yes.
We continue this, whatever we're doing here.
Whether it's fighting, we're going to continue after this.
Yes, we're going to continue it. The headline reads, I'm not shunning frames, Mbulu, that's the headline, and part of the story reads, Mozambican-based forward Richard Mbulu says he is not shunning the flames, it is being portrayed by some quarters, especially social media. The Costa do Sol striker was named in Frames coach Patrick Mabedi's squad for Friday's the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifier against Senegal in Dakar, but he ruled himself out due to an injury and has since been replaced by midfielder Isaac Kaliate. Richard Mbolo. I would.
Yeah,
injury, so
but apparently this is not the first time that he's done this. That's
So-
why antakunena kuti mwina akukhanga kuti akudzimva kuti wafikapo. That's what Malawians are saying. But you know, kuti people are always going to talk.
Abasa, if you have a chance to get
And the next time he also said that he is injured. Maybe that's when people are saying,
so
Injury abanji.
Amanama, could he was injured.
But if he really is injured, nangamuta kena kwapite mumukakamiza kuti apite akalephe
Akalephe.
muneneso
Aga.
kola kukha. Yes, let us go. That story also marks the end of what we had for you in this edition of Press Review for today, Monday, the 7th of October, 2024. But do remember that we are not always able to take you through all of the stories that appear in the newspapers. So do get yourself the papers, with each going at the price of 2,000 Malawi kwacha. Emphasis on Malawi kwacha.
Yeah. Oh.
Because kwacha is not the only currency of Malawi.
Yes.
Kwacha is not the currency of Malawi alone.
A neighbor, they also
Aneba.
use kwacha.
It's just that it's Zambian kwacha. So this one is the Malawian kwacha. And of course, stay tuned to Luntha TV. We have so much more coming your way, so many programs, so many news items. So do keep it Luntha TV. You've been with me, Tandy Wemzumara, and my colleague.
Fales Chizombe.
Have a lovely Monday.